Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. Today I just want to do a real quick shout out kind of to Trayvax. It's not even a review, maybe it will be, but I don't have the dimensions and everything. I have a comparison, the ridge. This isn't really a knock against the ridge, but for me personally and my personal use, this I got yesterday and it is already a ridge killer. I'll tell you my reasons for that. I have the ridge card there on top of my personal cards for probably obvious reasons, but so one of the pros with this, so this is going to be kind of a comparison too. The pros with this one is it's ready to go right when you get it. It is harder to get through the cards. Some people fan them out. You can push them back down, all that. To me, if it's in your pocket though, it gets like this. You can see cards are exposed. If you have stuff in your pocket that's going to ding the cards, you can feel the edges of these cards, the corners. So this is the exact size of a card, so you're going to expect that some of the edges are going to be exposed here and there, and then when you move, the elastic moves with you, so you end up pulling out of your pocket and it looks like that. I really like this wallet. I like the looks of the Trayvax Contour better, but I've already bought this. I was going to send it back, but my son's been carrying it, and I guess their return policy says 99 days, but unused. So I don't see how you can get a 99-day trial, but unused, but that's all right. I never asked them about it. That's what it states on their website. My son wants to keep it, so I didn't even bother with trading it in. But as you can see, it's very functional, very easy to use. It's very minimal. It's more minimal than this, obviously, because this is the side of a card. This one would probably fit inside of this, I would imagine. It would fit right inside of this right here. I know it would. You'd have to make it a little bit bigger, obviously. But my reasoning for liking this is better is the looks, the appearance is the first thing. It's rugged, it looks manly. This, I've already stretched. You just pull it out like a shoelace, thread it out, get it. I would suggest doing it bigger than you know you're gonna need, like give it more slack than you know you're gonna need. Bigger, I meant like a wider spacing where the cards go, because that way you don't have to visit with it forever. I did, and the reason why, so when I first got it, I tightened these up, and then I went to push them, and they all came out at the same time because there wasn't enough space. So what I did, this card's no good, so I don't care if you get numbers on it. It's been canceled. So I put the extra card in there and then tightened it up. Still didn't go super tight like I could have. You can get them to where they're like laying against the metal, but it's tight. And I did that on purpose because then there's a little slack for you to push cards up easier, like that. I have no problem doing this one-handed, as you can see. So besides that tip, this is what I did with this. I latched this when I threaded this tighter, because otherwise you're gonna have not enough to get over this hook here that they got. As you can see, I've been fidgeting enough to wipe some of the paint off already of that tip. So I guess there's really nothing negative I can say about this. Like, I love the design. There are nitpicks, I guess. Oh, here's another reason why I like the Trayvax. The branding is etched in, engraved in. This one's printed on. This is made in the USA. That one's made in China. So that's got that going for it. This one's $150. This one was $60. No brainer. Should have went with this in the first place. Saved me some money. Still debating taking this back. My son really hasn't carried it. He hasn't even put his ID in there. That's why it's obviously empty. But he wants to carry it, but so much money I could just send that back, get him one of these. But I don't know. That's neither here nor there, but anyway, it's really easy one hand to do with one hand. And you put them back, do that. The only nitpick I would have is it feels like a left-hander's wallet when you're first using it, because our main function is to do cards, take cards in and out of it. But as you can see, I'm right-handed. The grooves are over here. I know there's a reason why they did that. It was so they could use the pry bar easier and the bottle opener. Now, I'm not saying that the wallet has to be a certain hand. Obviously, there's plenty of left-handers out there. I mean, yeah, they got it like this, but then they have to switch to the right to use the pry bar, unless you're going to put the pry bar towards you, which I don't think anybody would recommend doing that. I guess they could use their left hand like this, though. So I guess they got it. But, I mean, the pry bar is going to be up against here, so that they don't have the advantage that we got. We can get down into something. Again, like I said, I like to rattle on, but where I'm going with this is they could have put the grooves over here, because it would have been less intrusive on your hand, for a lack of a better word. It's kind of a hot spot, I guess you would say, kind of like a knife when it has too much grip. It's a hot spot on the hand. I would have liked to see them over here, but I was sitting here last night thinking that they really wouldn't have to do that. They could use, like, this is steel and aluminum, I believe, or titanium even. They could do steel on both sides, do different color combos. The sky would be the limit in that case. I would also suggest that maybe this be the front and this be the back. Put the money clip on the smaller plate, and the ID window on this plate, because then you wouldn't have to change anything. If you put the grooves over here because you want this nicer plate on front, more power to you. I think that should be an option, right and left-handers. And then put the hook here, though. This hook here, put right here on this front plate. That's changing a lot more design, whereas if you just did this, switch this to the ID window and this to the money clip, it'd be a lot quicker. Your grip's right there. And then when you go to get your cards out, this is not in your view or in your way. And then when you put your cards back, you just go like this. So it's a more natural. It'd be more of a fidget. I mean, I fidget like this with it already, but as you can see, it would be more practical to have that in the back and the hook in the front, because you could just do this, get your card out, put your card back in, and it's more of a natural, because this way, that's not horrible. But when you go like this, that's not horrible. I got medium to bigger hands, but you see the natural position of your hand to get that back on, whereas this would just be a lot easier to do. You just get your cards out and do that. It could be an inverted 2.0 or well, however they would want to market it. It's just an idea, I guess. I mean, I have no complaints. I still am going to use the heck out of this. This is way better to me than the Ridge. My problem is I've spent $150 on a wallet and I'm looking for scratches. I'm looking for tears. I know this has got a lifetime warranty, which is great. But just me personally, I found out that if I spend too much money on something, I end up making it a safe queen. I don't know why that is, but I do with knives and everything. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to ruin it. But this is a lifetime warranty, unlike most knives. If you mess up a knife blade using it a lot, most of them manufacturers are going to be like, well, if you can't sharpen it, you shouldn't have bought it. So this here, I would say it's a good investment to somebody that's more of a gentleman or works in an office, or I don't know. I mean, personal preference, period. If you just want something sleek and thin, and another bonus to this would be You have 5 cards. Your wife gives you 2 cards to put in. You can just slide them right in there. You can take them back out. They're all going to still be tight. This one, you added, like I said, I added an extra card. So it's a little thicker, but it makes it easier to pull them out. So I could add one of my wife's cards was also the thought behind it, but I don't know. I say a lot. I'm trying to think of what to tell you guys about that I can tell you guys about this wallet. So I apologize that I said a lot here in this video. I also do the a lot of times because I'm looking at my pets because they're trying to get in the picture all the time and I'm just not concentrating like I should. Apologies for that. Just wanted you guys to see this real quick, get the word out there. I haven't seen a Talon Sei one except for Talon Sei's own video. As you can see, another reason why I like this is the cards are not exposed. You can't really, on this corner over here, you can touch them. But, I mean, if you had a key in your pocket, yeah, the key's probably going to hit anything at that point. But no more than this. This is going to be worse. But if you drop this, there's no edges, no anything that's going to get touched. They're not coming out of this. Because like I said, I had it set for one extra card. As you can see, they don't want to come out of there. They may move a little bit, but they're not coming out. So, again, this is the Trayvax 2.0, OG 2.0, Talon Sei. Highly recommend this wallet. Would like to see him do something like that. I'm a fidgeter. I know that's not the best thing. I mean, that's not what the wallet's for. It's for functionality. For function-wise, this is you can't beat it. And I also usually put my ID in the front window. I don't want to do that for obvious reasons again. Somebody's got a different color that's not so fancy that don't mind covering this up. That would be another reason, in my opinion, if you had 2 steel sides, just plain Jane. People would use this more. This is to hold an ID or a badge card. I could see this being really good in the sense of like a door key card that's magnetic. Since this is RFID protected, it may not scan in here, even on the back side here. This one definitely will not scan. People say they've done reviews on them. They said they won't scan a badge card on the inside. Suppose you could put one here in their cash strap. This I've heard is 5 bills is going to be the max, like the most comfortable way to store cash is 5 bills. This is 4 bills right here. Fits amazing. Mine are quarter folded in quarters. So as you can see, you still have easy access if you were to put your ID right there. I don't do it just because, I don't know, I just like the looks of the camo, the Talon Sei camo, but as you can see, you slam them back down, they're all even again. Put that over it. It's easy to do, and you'd still be able to get your cards out real easy. Put this back down. It's just really, really handy, and I highly recommend it. So don't hesitate if you're thinking about buying this one. It's $60 on Trayvax website right now. It's the Talon Sei camo. And another good thing about this, you could take the paracord out and put your own colors in. You can do red, purple, neon green, it doesn't matter. If you want to look up Crispy Things, CHRISPY, I don't know how he does the knots. I mean, I'd have to slow-mo that thing for 4 hours before I could even figure out what he did, how he tied that knot, but he has some awesome ideas with the paracord. Really good channel, go check him out. I'm, again, just nobody. I'm just a guy here to do these reviews. I'm out of my element. Usually I do Bible reviews, and even on that, I'm not professional by any means. This camera is an iPhone camera. It's not like I'm some professional like Tim Wildsmith in the Bible world. They know who that is. He's really, really good. So if you're in the market for a Bible, check him out. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble and say I just wanted to get this out, but it's like I say about Bibles. People want to see, they can mute me. They don't have to listen to my annoying voice or whatnot. They get to just see the product that they ordered or are thinking about ordering. It gives them a chance to see it in use, and it usually helps people buy them and want to know. Once I purchase something, I sit there and watch a video until it arrives, and then I'm like, yes, finally. It's just human nature. We were always after the next shiny thing, I guess. Anyway, God bless. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.